Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Holcomb there on the stop.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Give him 8 on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
19 Tiger.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Come on. Hit! 60 Bison. Ready.
Running the draw here with Judkins. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Another game to Judkins. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and short here. Sanders. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
Let's go now.
1st and goal, Judkins. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They move 2 yards closer. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 5.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. So the Browns sending out Andre Schmidt on his 4th down. A very short kick here from the right hash. Schmidt connects, and our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Calvin Austin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Howard. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
It's 4th down.
They're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They got 3 tight ends on his 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Hand off now to Judkins. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
3rd and long for him here. That one connects. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns stretch their early lead to 9. David Njoku, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Browns go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action. Howard. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Let's go.
Throwing again here. Howard. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers face a 4-point deficit.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
Steelers 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Got him in, it's Njoku. They stop him at the 39, no first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's go.
To throw now is Sanders. That one's caught. Judy has it. 30. Hits the 20. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns stretch their early lead to 9. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Steelers 7.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
And he drives it up to the 24. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He gets it to Rice. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
First and 10. Here's Howard. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Browns on top early. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
By one out of the backfield. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So first down from the 41. Throwing now off the play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. It's a screen play to Warren. The ball is loose. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers reduce the lead to just 4. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. One after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
Steelers 14. First Boswell leading off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Rangers, 70 Rangers, ready, 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
That's good.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
From the red zone on first. Buying some time right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Throwing again here. Sanders. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd and long here for Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Schmidt connects. And that'll double their lead to 6.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Dante Kent with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Howard. Complete right side to Washington. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap here to Howard. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
On 2nd down, warning. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. 3rd down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively. 3rd and long for him here. And this one is launched downfield. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. Near the goal line.
On I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Let's go now. 6, take up.
Warren here from the gun. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers tie it in the final minute of the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
And he will get this inside the 30.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
From the gun, Judkins. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting. You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Dumping this one off to Judkins. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Ready, break.
That's good for a Browns 1st down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead just before halftime. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Bit off with his aim, but that point after is good. And the Browns push their lead to 6. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. On 1st down, Howard. He beams one deep right side into a crowd, and intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
To the air, Sanders. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
And I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So this is Andre Schmidt to attempt this Browns field goal. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. On the give, here's Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense. And number 2, you gain respect in your teammates.
That one connects. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the tip-forward pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Austin. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A go play action. Howard flushed out of the pocket. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
16 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
First and 10. Here's Howard. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Martin Emerson with the pick.
Okay, ready?
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Ready?
From the pistol, here's Judkins. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. He's put on display some teaching tape for it.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them into goal-to-go situation. And if this defense doesn't step up, we could see a touchdown right here.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. 3rd and goal, they need 3 yards here.
It's now 3rd and
Here we go. Set. Ready.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. So the Browns sending out Andre Schmidt on this 4th down. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Schmidt connects. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
On the return, here comes Austin. Good work so far. He's got room. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Howard out of the pistol here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That's a gain of 7.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they pick him off again! Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Browns take over as he records his 10th career INT. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Play action, Sanders. Big strike downfield to Judy. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, Every defense will go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Back all 80.
Another one for Junkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
There on the tackle.
A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Browns are lining up to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Throwing from his own end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. From his end zone, 3rd and long. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. He'll throw from his end zone. Throw is caught by the back. As we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Design bootleg here. It's his running back. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Go! Go!
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It'll be the Steelers with possession, but this game pretty one-sided at this point. They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Let's go!
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Toss play here, Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A pickup of 17. And that's a Browns first down.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, how do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Ready.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Got a man. It's Njoku. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Judkins out the middle. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. Great try at that first down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Run right side, Judkins. And he's stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. It's Judkins on the counter. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns continue piling it on here in the 4th.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air and now 2 touchdowns on the ground, he's just been a difference maker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Kent on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the
On first down, Howard going to let this one fly deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front That leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers will trail by 25. Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. You know, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keep running away with this. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns continue piling on to this lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Kent on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Howard looking to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Out of the gun, Howard completed over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Steelers first down.
Howard now to throw. Escapes out to the left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
18, Pioneer. Sag. Cougar 19. Take over.
Howard to throw. He's going deep. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down, so back to the drawing board they go for second.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
Come on.
Throwing again here, Howard. That's caught in stride by Rice. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Now a give to Warren, coming right. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Short pass brought in. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone.
Set up. Let's go.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You could do a lot worse than a quick little shuffle give sometimes. I like that play. That shuffle pass just keeps the defense honest, keeps them guessing a little bit. Normally goes for positive yardage, and sometimes you're even able to surprise that defense entirely.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Howard out of the pistol here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go. Shot.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. One after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers will trail by 25. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. That kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now give left side. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Browns continue piling it on here in the 4th. Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Browns continue adding on to that lead.
Steelers 35.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Kent on the return. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. They'll go play action. Howard. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
Throwing here, Howard. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So the Browns will take this win home with them.